Hey everyone, so this is my review of Arrow Season 4, Episode 10 called Blood Debt. And basically what this episode is about is Oliver has to deal with the massive consequences from Dark's last attack and what it did to Felicity and to several other people. And Oliver basically goes on a massive manhunt because of it to try and finally take down Dark as soon as he possibly can. And this was a really amazing episode to come back to after the holiday break, especially with how the last episode left with such a cliffhanger. And I really did enjoy that this episode brought back the Anarchist to sort of help to track down Dark, but he was more there to sort of like mess with Speedy's head and to really sort of tear her apart, especially after all she did to him the last time he was around. It was a little annoying how Team Arrow seemed to be working together but also not working together, and they always seemed to be like going against each other's wishes and going against each other's backs and always turning on each other and stuff, and it just got really kind of annoying after a point. It was a little scary and a little sad when Oliver went up to Lance to try and get information, and at the end of the whole conversation, Lance brought up the one fact that does Oliver realize that with what he's doing, he's killing people again? And the fact that Oliver didn't really seem to react to that statement at all is really kind of terrifying to see sort of like the mindset that he's in right now. The moments between Deagle and his brother were really nice in this episode, especially once Deagle's wife brought up the fact that Deagle needs to remember that he may be the enemy, but he's also your brother. So stop trying to treat him and talk to him and take him down like he's the enemy, and treat him and talk to him like he's your brother. And then after that moment, they had a lot of really great sort of almost like rebonding moments. Everything with Felicity in this episode was really kind of sad, but it is still really nice that she is in fact still alive, because that was sort of like the cliffhanger moment in the last episode where you really didn't know if she was alive or not after she'd been shot several times. But it's nice to see that she's still alive, and it was a really sort of sweet moment when Oliver did finally show up to talk to her, and he gave her back the engagement ring. And overall, this was a really great episode, and I'm very curious to see where it's going to go, now that Dark has to keep it in the back of his mind that the Arrow and Oliver did in fact save Dark's family. So he has to keep that in mind, that he might not be on Dark's side, but he still is kind of a hero, and he did help to save his family. So he has to keep that in the back of his mind, so I'm curious to see how the changes might happen between the two of them. So yeah, that's my review of Arrow Season 4, Episode 10 called Blood Debt. So yeah.